Making a super simple lentil soup. In my Instant Pot, some lentils to kind of like cover the bottom. That's what I usually do. I don't really measure. It's like enough to me because it'll grow. I like to have extras. This bag's almost done, but you can get 4-pound bag of lentils at Walmart for like $4, like $1 a pound. Pretty freaking cheap, but veganism is expensive and elitist, am I right? Fill the water up about an inch above the lentil line. I don't really measure, unfortunately. And yes, I washed my lentils before I eat them, cook them, yada yada. This is all the seasoning I use. Garam masala. Well, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. I like the Better Than Bouillon no chicken based, but you can use any broth, to be honest. Curry powder, coriander, and this is just like some Maggi seasoning that Noel's dad gave us from Jamaica. I just throw a little bit of everything in here. Most of it is curry powder because it's curry. Usually I'd throw like a potato in here as well, but I don't have any potatoes right now, sadly. So turmeric. Turmeric would be the second most. A little bit of paprika. I just use a pinch of garam because it's pretty potent to me. Maybe 2 pinches. Coriander. This one I'd say like the third, fourth most that I use them. Maggi seasoning. Just a little bit, because the broth is gonna carry it, kind of like a flavor enhancer. Get a decent dollop of it. Like, be that much. This is why I probably will never have a recipe blog, because I never know what to keep in mind. I don't have the measurements on anything. Maybe a little bit more. Of course, this is all to taste. And if I had a serrano pepper, I would throw it in here too. I do not, so I'm just gonna throw like a dried habanero, just stir it until this comes off. Just want to come off, so. Ooh, I do have some frozen squash. Maybe that'll go good in this. Yeah, I don't have any serrano, so I'm just gonna throw in 1 habanero. But I usually throw in like a half of a serrano. Hopefully that'll spice it up enough. Taste the broth. So I have an Instant Pot Pro. I don't know how to do like the older settings or whatever. Don't mind this, I accidentally burned this on the stove. But yeah, just plug it in. I don't know. Pressure cook. I do the bean setting. High. It's already preset for my lentils on 29 minutes. Yeah, the high. And then the off for the reminder. Press it in again. Start. Then on the side, I would recommend you leave your seasonings out, because then I'll usually saute some whatever's I have in season or available in my fridge in a separate pot, just to get the seasonings together and also not to overcook the vegetables, because if I add them to the lentils in the pressure cooker, then they'll come out like really soggy or too soft. And I like a good, like, decent crunch depending on what the vegetable is. So today in my fridge, I'll definitely be sauteing some of these peppers, the onions down there, maybe some of the mushrooms if I don't use them up tomorrow. And then I'm gonna cut up this eggplant as well. This ginger I'm gonna grate in the pot too, to make sure that it's nice and spicy. I do have a little bit of like fresh turmeric, but you can use like the powdered turmeric, of course. I'll probably take some of this spiral zucchini, chop it up, and throw it in there too. Maybe some of the other veggies, but nothing too crazy. Whatever you feel like throwing in. But yeah, usually while this is cooking up, I will then put together all the other veggies and prep them. Also make some rice with it, because I love beans and rice, especially lentils and rice, and it comes out like semi-soupy, so it's like lentil soup and rice. You can't go wrong. But yeah, that's easy peasy lentil soup, or just lentils, depending on how it comes out. Sometimes it's soupier, sometimes it's not. I guess maybe I probably should put a bit less water.